Hello, this is John Wilson, student number W1899954. Today I'm going to be discussing what I've done for Coursework 1 submission. I'm just going to talk about it in the introduction here. Here we have Coursework 1 that was basically to do with our Mia and making the animations work within Mia, understanding buttons and things like that. And Coursework 2 is actually making your game. I've actually made a lot of progress on my game. As you can see, here's a path for the person with the broken skateboard to walk in. That's what one of the things I've done to do. Basically, I'm just going to show you my Coursework 1. I'm going to give you a basic demo of what I've got so far. So I'll show you I'll give you a walkthrough of the basic things here. It's just loading in now. Might take a second. So here we have our Mia character. We can click here and you see she gives us hello, can you take my order? This is from the tutorials. As you can see, we have a walking man here. This is one of the animations that I've worked on in the future. You see he doesn't stop walking and he actually walks through me, which is not ideal. But these are all bugs I'm going to fix in the future. Just imagine now that Mia's come in with a broken skateboard and she wants it fixing, and here we'll display the deck, and whatever she needs fixing will be flashing and it will be removed, and then I'll come around here and I'll pick the correct part and apply it to the skateboard to fix it. Here we have an iPad. This is going to be used to charge the customer. So I built a script for this. Let me just go and pull it up. Where's my script? Here. It's a very basic script. It's just like a till maker. It's like, I'll show you here in let me show you. I have it on my iPad UI. Here we have the till script, and connected to it is like the quantities and the total profits, etc. So let's say we had Mia as a customer in here and we want to charge her. So she bought a deck, she goes in, we pay for her deck, check out, and as you can see my profits is updated with what she got. I can also do, let's say she got wheels and trucks, I can also check that out as well, and that's increased my profits. And you know, she would walk out the shop in the finished game. Let's have a look. So yeah, we've got Mia here, we've got the torque, the button to click so you can see through all her parts. Go outside, we'll have a look at the environment. Here we have my city environment that I created. You're not able to escape from the environment this way or the other way. This is something that I did. Look, you can't get out. Here's my little skate park. I'm going to have somebody on a skateboard just going up and down. Little animation clip. Let me just show you the one animation that I got from Maximo, which set the scene. I'll have it go and I'll show you him walking. As you can see, there he is. He'll be sad and he'll walk towards the shop with his broken skateboard, and he'll come in, and when I speak to Jeff I'll be able to have it so he stops in place and hands me the broken skateboard and speaks to me. I haven't done that yet. He doesn't stop currently, but I will fix that. Yeah, so here's the environment I've made. It's just a street, basic street. Wherever they can't see, they can't go. Here's his path there. You see his path? I've got it here. A spline that he walks along. Yeah, so that's that. Let's just go into Mia on here. I have done the Motion Builder files, but sadly I can't access Motion Builder while I'm at home. I've tried installing it and I've had some issues. Here's the original ones that were made by Jeffrey, and then I have my own here. Clip 1C, Clip 1B, Clip 1A here if you need to look at them. Anyway, that's it for this part. Then let's go into planning for coursework 2. These text boxes are going to be used for him to tell me, oh, my trucks are broken, and then he puts it on the table. I can see them flashing, and yeah, these are the animation things that we worked on in class that I'm gonna work on, so that he'll walk in and he'll stand there and he has to wait for me to trigger his next move before he can either leave or take his skateboard back. This is where the deck fixing area will be, where I'll pick it up and it'll flash and I'll fix it for the sad customer that comes in. I've got a few use case. I've got a use case and a class diagram here. We've got a use case diagram. So a customer will come in, they'll explain their problem, they'll put it on the table and inspect the skateboard, identify the issue, repair the skateboard, charge customer, and it'll be a loop, and it'll just keep running through this loop. Is a class diagram of the customer, what's relevant to the customer, the request for repair, pay for repair, the skateboard, the condition of the parts, is broken, repaired part, it's escape shop, I have inventory, repair costs, fixing the skateboard, charge the customer, and then this is my what the player can do. It's got board parts, profit, inspect, work the till, select repair, complete repair. So that's it for use case and class diagrams. This is just a small selection of assets I've used throughout my project. I got a lot of them from the asset store in Unity. So yeah, so let's say I'm looking for a table. I just type table in and say I like the look of this table. It's free. We go in here, I can add it to my assets, accept, and we can open it in Unity, and as you can see here I could download and import it to my file if I so chose to. Yeah, a lot of my assets were taken from Unity. Another place where I got my assets from was Fuse. This is for my characters. This is just a mock character I created for the video. He's he's fully customizable. You can customize his arms, you can customize his clothes, so like tops, we can change his top to whatever we want. Anything that fits him best, just have a look through. and then when I'm happy I can just file, export, and then I have that file. Yeah, these are the assets that I got from the Unity Asset Store, these ones here, and then this is the one made in Fuse. This is one of the assets I made in Fuse. Then here's my mood board of like how I wanted it to look. We've got I wanted it to be like a New York landscape, cityscape. I want graffiti. I don't know how to do this. Gonna ask Jeff how to add graffiti into my game. Yeah, as you can see, my skate shop looks a lot like a regular skate shop. If we go back to Unity, we can see that, you know, that I designed it off skate shops I've seen in the past where they have the boards on the walls for people to browse. Then below that, the layout and design of the shop and surrounding areas. So yeah, the shops here, as you can see, it matches quite similar to things like this. This is the layout over the top. You have this small space where the user can move around and interact. He's not allowed to leave this area. This is yeah, the area that he's encased in. I blocked off the sides with these cars. There's cars either side, so the user can't escape. We have the ramp here, which I'm going to have a NPC just skating on it round and round on his board, so that you know, it's given a bit more life to the environment. It's my plans to improve on the future, like my button layouts and the UI for the user isn't that good. I need to improve on this so that it's more user friendly and it looks better like an actual game instead of just, you know, the basic ones. The skateboards, I made an error when I got this asset pack that the bits are not detachable, where I feel like they should be detachable. I want to add like graffiti to like around the skate park so that it looks more lived in instead of like sterile, and maybe some set dressing as well so that it looks a bit more lived in. Currently this guy, if you watch my video here, you've seen it already, but he follows the path, but then he doesn't stop when he's finished. This is something I'm going to have to fix in the future. So he's here, he follows his path correctly. He has his board in his hand. He walks into the shop, and then yeah, here I wanted his path to end, but then he just starts walking forward, and that's not correct. It's not meant to do that. I also have an issue where my character, if he's backed up against the wall, ends up spawning up in the roof. I don't know what. I'm going to speak to Jeff, see what I can do to fix that, because that's wrong. Let's go back to here. Yeah, so I think I've done enough talking on that. Characters, yeah, all the characters are made in Maximo, as I showed you earlier. It's a good way to make cheap, free characters, and you can get a lot of characters out of all the different presets that they have there. You can also use Maximo to get your animations, which is really good. So here we have like the sad walk. I'll say that Maximo. Oops. So you can you can preview what they would look like on here. Oops, it's because I'm in that one. Let me. Yeah, here's one of like a guy skating. You can see there. It looks good, so I'll probably use that animation in my with my guy skating the ramp. Yeah, these are just the different ones that I've thought that I'm going to use taking items. So when you're handing the item over to the user of the broken skateboard, and then him happily walking away, skating is one of them. This is going to be my scoring system. It's all about the profits that you make from selling the items. Yeah, so it's here we have like the price of it, and when you add it to the thing, as you can see here, your profits go up, and you can add one and it has a total there, and then when you click checkout, it cashes out and it puts the profits up here, which I think is quite good. It works quite well. I think what will be unique when comparing my project to others is the fact that you're fixing skateboards. I think that's quite a cool factor of my project when comparing it to others. It's also going to be nice to have, say, this guy here is going to be going up and down the ramps like this. It's just going to be rotating round, and that's going to be really cool when that's working. I could do that now. I've kind of figured out how that works. I can just have him on a spline following this path, and he'll just skate around, and yeah, hopefully it works well. In conclusion, I think I've made good progress on coursework 1. I've actually made good progress into coursework 2, but now I need to fix things like when they come into the store, they buy, there's some logic behind, like they have to wait until the action's finished before they leave. This guy needs to walk properly. I need to create more characters, I need to create the logic to make it like random who walks out, because it can't always be the same guy, so I have to figure that out. I need to fix the UI, but it's good for the first handing, but the UI needs to be updated for the second one. I think the map is good enough. I like the map. It's got a nice cartoony low poly style. Usually if it's low poly, it helps smooth out any rough edges. Doesn't make things as obvious. But anyway, yeah, I hope that's good enough. I'm sorry I couldn't show you my animations on Motion Builder. They will be connected in a file, but other than that, yeah, I think I'm finished there. Thank you for watching my presentation. See you later.